What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the King Kane Way. It's your boy King Kane, and I am here to give you a review on Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 8, Episode 1 and Episode 2. For some reason, VH1 chose to give us a 2 hour premiere with two different episodes, which was well needed because we haven't seen these people in a long time. And we had Hollywood, we had New York, Miami just went off. So it's good that Atlanta is back. So I'm just gonna get right on into it. I have notes here because literally watching this shit, my head was spinning. It was so many scenes, and I'm just like trying to wrap my head around all of these teas that are flying around. And I'm telling you, I was just pretty much gagging the entire time. It was hilarious. First off, Spice is a main cast member. Mm, in my opinion, no, I don't think she deserves it. There was plenty of people last season who I felt this go around should have been given that. Like my bitch Sierra underscore Glam Shop. I love her. Hit a bitch with a purse. I'm definitely here for her. And Big Tokyo. So to see Spice on the opening was just like, ooh, mm-mm. Okay, so it opens the show. Stevie is in Vegas. Just pretty much doing him. He's been living his best life. He's married. Um, he's just pretty much just been doing his own thing. You know, he's not really fucking with the people in Atlanta. He dipped, got on the plane, and went and found love. And he's married to Faith Evans. We see her getting ready for a show to get an award. To me, she was looking a bit tired. I'm not really understanding why Faith Evans. I put Faith Evans on like a different pedestal. So it's like, first of all, y'all get married, and Stevie used to fuck with Biggie, and that was Biggie's wife. To me, it's just crazy, and it's low key underhanded, just maybe a little bit. But I'm just like, wow. But anyway, she's getting ready. She looks tired to me. I'm just not here understanding why she's on there. She was very hoarse in the voice. Not sure what that's about. She just seemed to be very mellow and very chill throughout both episodes. So I think that's just how she is. She's just a very like chill person. Her foundation was very, very heavy. It was very, 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 very strong when they were on the red carpet. And I think it was the Soul Train Awards. That's what it was. So you know, I mean, I'm here for it. I guess if they're happy, then I'm happy for them. But it was just kind of crazy to see like they really married. Like, of course it came out in the blogs, but I just don't get it. Like, ooh, like if y'all friends, how do y'all Biggie and I don't know. I don't get it. Y'all help me understand. Then we see Spice. Spice in her big arms, big flopping arms, on the stage. She's performing. To me, I'm not a fan of Spice. I feel like she got her main cast spot for beefing with Sierra and Tokyo. Those are my bitches. Like, I stand them on this particular show. Just because I love what they stand for. I love how they carry themselves, and I love what they do. So when it comes to Spice, I think Spice is very ugly, insecure, and I'll get on that a little later because she had me on the floor. But I'll get to that. Okay, so then we see Tokyo come out twerking. I'm like, okay, twerk that ass. I live for a big bitch who's confident, who's fierce, and who can shake that ass. Like, I was here for that. I was here for that. Um, I'm glad their little beef is over at the end of the day, and I'm glad that Tokyo can sit with Spice and be cordial and bring the guy over who was reading Spice down. But I do think he was coming off just a little bit too harsh. However, I don't think he necessarily meant her skin tone. I just think that she looks funky in a lot of the things that she wears. And a lot of the times that I've seen her just on like clips and stuff, and I watched one of her shows on YouTube, she just looks funk. And unfortunately, I think that's what the man was trying to say. However, he was on a reading spree that I was here for. And there was a second when the camera had like got all three of them sitting, and I'm just like, I love Tokyo, don't get me wrong, but Tokyo was like literally smothering the whole couch. I was like, damn, Tokyo. I feel like Tokyo only got a little bigger since last year. I don't really know what that's about, and that's no shade because I love Tokyo, but it just looked very awkward to see just her big body on that one couch. It was very weird. So at the end of the day, I saw in the trailer that there's going to be some talk about her losing weight, which I'm here for. Like you could stand to lose, a few pounds. Um, yeah, just a few. You'll be okay. Then we see Mimi. Mimi done got robbed and shot at in Hoodlanta. I was like, damn, because when they played the call, I was like, that's a real fucking call. Like, my stomach hurt. I was like, that's a real fucking call. Like, damn, Mimi done got her ass robbed and shot at. So we see Mimi with Erica, Grandma Sheeta. We see Grandma Carly. Everybody look cute. Mimi's hair was super, super cute. She had her little braids right here, and it was coming over, whatever that was. It was sickening. Like, I loved Mimi's hair in this scene. Good job, Mimi. However, I still think Mimi is still slow and hella hoarse, and it's just hella sad. I'm just like, you on here crying off the gate about Stevie. Like, let's handle your situation. We're getting shot at and dealing with this and dealing with that. And then we'll move into Stevie. I feel like you just so ready to get that out that Stevie is just like married. Like, okay, all right, good. So anyway, let's make it about you and your situation. Let's not make it about Stevie. I felt like when they were sitting there talking, she was just like changing the subject onto him, like each turn that she could get at. And we all know Mimi's stupid, and she does this flip switch thing when she don't want to like just go into details about her shit. So it is what it is with that. Then we see Scrap. Scrap. Scrap fine. Scrap real fine. And I'm just so happy he's free. Well, in the halfway house, and he looks good, seems to be doing good. He was working out, getting his little swole on, looking real zaddy like. I was definitely here for that. And then he gonna say that he got in trouble for trafficking a little weed. He got in trouble for trafficking just a little bit of weed. They gave him like 20 years just for a little weed. That's what I'm saying. Like, the sooner weed becomes legal, the better the world would be. When it becomes legal in all 50 states, the better off the world would be. Like, y'all gonna get this man 20 years for some marijuana? Like, that's a whole different topic, and that's a whole different conversation right there. But Scrap, I love you on me, and I miss the hair. I miss the hair. You're so fine. It's so fine. I think it's so sad that he can't leave the where is he staying? The halfway home. I think it's so sad that he can't leave the halfway home because of none of his family has like no criminal record. So it has to be a family member to come get him out, and that family member has to not have any criminal history. So that X's out his tired ass mama, the funny looking little brother, and pretty much anybody else. That's all Scrap has ever talked about was those two. And it's just so sad that he can't leave where that halfway house and on his own out for a little bit. That kind of broke my heart for him. Meanwhile, his tired ass mama is watching Mama D bending over, popping puss, popping old puss, popping old puss at the club. Mama D just looks. Mama D look funky. Mama D look. I don't know what it is, but Spice look nasty. Mama D look funky. Big arms. I don't know. I so far, look wise, I'm just not here for it. Mama D slow anyway. Bam, baby mama. She mentions this that Bam is pregnant and the mom has been living with her and she is over the mom. That Bam mom is annoying. Yada yada yada. So that's going to be interesting to see the moms go at it. Like that just reminds me of Erica Dixon versus Mama D back in the day on the original Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And that was some iconic shit. So I can't wait to see this shit. I hope that Bam Mom eats Mama D up. Because Mama D just off. Mama D wig was loose. It was leaning right here to the side like that. Mama D she's just not it. But I think Mama D is great for the show. She's hilarious. And she gives that laughing factor that we definitely need. So anyway... Oh, so then KK lets Mama D know about Scrap's situation, that he is basically on lockdown, can't nobody get him out. She got a plan. I hope it ain't illegal because we all know KK done got her ass read by Jocelyn the last time she was relevant to any of us for being a thief, being a conniver. So we all know KK is about that rob scam mentality. So when she said she had a plan, my mind instantly went, please don't do anything to get this boy in trouble because you're clearly the thief in the situation. Moving on. So we see Mimi and Carly. Carly went to Mimi's house to try to help her like deal with the post-traumatic stress disorder of getting shot at. But we all know Carly is just messy as fuck. You just going over there so you can try to figure out what's going on. Who could that have been? Like, we all know Carly is very messy and very snickerbitish. Snickerbitish means that you go behind everybody's back and snicker and bite them in the back. She's very snickerbitish. Moving on. Carly's fiance. Carly has a fiance. And not only does Carly have a fiance, Carly was glowing to me in her confessional. Her makeup was very cute. Her hair was very cute. Her red dress was cute. I felt like Carly, to me, is looking the best so far in her confessionals. She looks amazing. Like, I think Carly's messy and a whore and a grandma and all of that. But I do think Carly is a very, very beautiful lady. So I definitely wanted to say that. So Carly and Mimi are talking, and then Carly's telling Mimi how she's getting ready to have an engagement party and how she was fucking back with Young Jock, but then he cheated. And then they talk about Tommy, and I just feel so bad for Tommy. Like, I was like, damn, so... You beat your daughter ass at school. They said it was an all-white school or a predominantly white school. You beat her ass at the school. Then you show up to court drunk. We all know Tommy is clearly not all the way there. There's something definitely going on there. So I really, 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 really want Tommy to get the help that she deserves because it's like, we need you on this show. I could take another season of you, but it's just like, get your shit together because you showing up to court drunk. Like, that's fucking stupid. Like, you gotta have some type of sense. So it's just, at the end of the day, do better, Tommy. Like, real talk, do better. You got kids out here. Real shit. So anyways, we see Eva, Stevie J, and Faith Stevie J goes to pick up Eva, and this is her first time meeting Faith Evans, his wife. Eva is so cute. She still looks like her mama. She still looks like Stevie J. She's just like a little miniature, cute little Stevie J Mimi Mini. Like, she is so, so, so cute. I already mentioned earlier that Faith has a very calm spirit about herself, so it was very cute to see how she was interacting with Miss Eva, because Eva was just low key not feeling her. I thought it was bizarre that Stevie asked the little girl to move to LA. Like, that's a conversation you definitely have to have with Mimi. She can't make that decision alone. But she did read his ass when she said, "You got to ask my mama, the person who raised me." That's a very smart baby. That baby has heard a lot. She's seen a lot. She's experienced a lot. So I wasn't surprised that she could speak so well and could call bullshit. So I was like, yes, Miss Eve. I was definitely living for that little girl. She's so cute. I was here for that. I was so, so here for that. And you could also tell that she knew what the tea was. She remembered her daddy and Jocelyn. She remembered that drama. I'm sure there's been plenty of times Mimi has just vented around the house. Like, that baby knows the gaga, the tea. Moving on. So we see Spice ugly ass FaceTiming her kids, crying, whining. She's basically just crying and whining about providing her kids a better life, that she's just in Atlanta trying to make a better life. And she has some cute little boys, and, they were a little sad because they're like, "Mom, where have you been? Where have you been? We miss you." And to me, Spice is making it seem like she has just got to Atlanta or to America in general, when word on the street, you have been in Miami for years, and those little boys haven't been with you for years. So I don't quite understand why you're making it seem like you just got to America when you got to Atlanta. You've been in Miami, allegedly, looking ugly and doing music. So that's that. But in all, that little moment was very cute. As far as the kids wanting their mom, I can definitely understand that feeling. It was like, oh, go home to your kids in Jamaica, where, in your opinion, like you said, you're accepted. So that's what it is. So then Carly knocks at the door. We see more crying and whining from Spice, and I'm just like over it. Like, okay, we get it. Go visit them. Like, I don't get it. I've been to Jamaica before. Jamaica's a beautiful place. Hop on a plane and go. It's really simple. It's really not that big of a deal. I just feel like she's using the kids as an excuse to want to turn into a white woman. I don't really agree with the whole colorism thing that Spice is trying to do. I just feel like it's played out, and it's been done in Miami with Amala La Negra. And I'm just over it, and don't be trying to use your kids and trying to become successful in America to go and bleach your skin, because you're teaching these little girls, your fans that you say you have, that's what they should do to be accepted. And if you are a proud Black, Nigerian, African American woman, like, you just need to own whoever you are and own all of your flaws. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I think chocolate skin is amazing. I love dark skinned niggas. I love black, smooth ass cats, like, period. Like, that's just what it is. So I just think she's using the whole America colorism. I think it's a stretch, and I think it's a reach. And colorism does exist. Don't get me wrong, but there's some ugly ass light skinned bitches. There's some ugly ass mixed bitches, and there's some ugly ass brown skinned bitches. There's some ugly dark skinned bitches, and then there's cute, beautiful people of all different shades as well. So you can't just say that light skin equals cute and dark skin equals ugly or not accepted in America. To me, it sounds stupid. To me, you're reaching. Yet again, and that's just why I can't with Spice. Like, you already came for my bitches last season, reaching when y'all were in Texas. Then you come on here this season with this bullshit. And to me, I think you're trying to secure your bag, which I get. But I just think you're reaching. Like, make it more realistic. And it's just not realistic for me. But I did live for what Carly was telling her, that black is beautiful. Pipe down with the bullshit. Um, so, anywho, Mimi, we get back to see Mimi again complaining about how the daughter done met Faith. Eva is telling her mom, and this, my mom calls this picking. When we were little kids, my mom used to say this thing like, "Don't be letting nobody pick y'all." And what picking is, guys, picking is when you ask a child questions that you wouldn't ask them if they were around other adults. Like, you're trying to get information out of them, like essentially what Mimi was doing with Eva when they went to the room, and she's like, "So, what happened? Tell me about it. What was your dad doing? Oh, who was there? Yada, yada, yada." You know what I'm saying? Like, she was essentially picking her, which that's your daughter. Pick her. But to me, I just don't think Mimi's over Stevie. You could clearly see the switch in her whole demeanor when the daughter was like, "I met his wife." But I do live when the daughter was like, "I let him know who raised me." And Eva was like, Mimi was like, "Exactly." And I was just like, "Yes, because you did raise your daughter and you have been there." But Mimi, I need you to know that you're not Stevie J's only, you're not Stevie J's only baby mom. He has plenty. So just pipe down. I mean, for crying out loud, Jocelyn not even doing all the extra ass shit. And you've been in the game longer than she has, according to you guys. So just shut up. And oh well, she met his wife. Who really gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, bitch, you done ran into Faith Evans. You talk about you ain't never met his wife. You know he done married Faith. You done ran into Faith Evans somewhere, some way, somehow. Quit acting like this is just some random bitch. Like, you had a baby by Stevie. You know Stevie hung out with Biggie and all them back in the day. And you knew that he and her were friends, according to Stevie. So you know exactly who she is. And I'm sure you guys have met before. So then again, I'm just saying, like, bitches be reaching. Stop reaching. Stop reaching. Because we see it. But then again, like I said, Mimi is just a little off. You know, at 45, she was hanging on the pole. So, a shower ride. So, that's that. So we see Scrap has a sister. For me, that welcome scene when he got home out the car from his sister picking him up looked so rehearsed and so scripted that I gagged. I was like, look at them running out like they some... You know, like in a movie when it's like slow motion and you're running out and then like they finally embracing to go fast. That's what I thought I was looking at. I'm like, this just looks so rehearsed. Y'all go back and watch that and just look how they all come out. The mama just a crook. I can't. Sass, big teeth. But it was cute to see them all talking and to see that Scrap is rooting for Tommy at the end of the day. You know, I like their little love story. I think that they might eventually be together in the long run once Tommy get out and get her shit together and stop beating up her daughter at school and sending the daughter and going to court drunk. Child, I can't. I just feel like Karen is lying about the story about his daddy. I feel like she just didn't want him to know the daddy. I think it's some underlying tea there that has yet to be revealed. All we know now is that the daddy cheated on her, and she didn't know. I thought it was cute when Scrap called him and the sister the ghetto twins because they're the same age. I thought that was crazy. But I think that there's definitely some tea that Karen isn't spilling. So then we do see the dad. The dad done had a stroke. He done had an aneurysm. No, we don't see the dad yet. They're talking about the dad. So pretty much the dad is just sickly. Scrap's dad is sick, and that's all we know for now. So then we go back to Spice using the kids. She's at the skin doctor, goddamn it, dermatologist, and she basically done got read by her because the lady's like, "So you're trying to bleach your skin because what?" And here we go with the whining and the crying and the whole America, USA colorism thing that I think she's just reaching for because you really don't have anything else to talk about. So that's pretty much what it is. Um, then when she was leaving, she was like, she's in her confessional, she's like, she wants to do things the American way. And it was just America shade. Take your ass back to Jamaica if that's how you feel. You're already a celebrity there. Your kids are there. Your family's there. Just go back. Take your funny looking, ugly, insecure ass on back, and we'll be okay. We don't need you. I lived for the doctor talking about chemical pills, and I gagged when she told her that she would need a psychological evaluation because a blind man can see that Spice is insane. So I definitely think the doctor was spot on when she said she needs a psychological evaluation. So then we see Spice looking like a broke down Mariah Carey. When it came out, I said, "What the fuck? You Spice doing some old dramatic pose, being all Vogue?" I said, "Spice, you look fucking stupid." Spice looks like the Staples storefront. If you haven't seen a Staples store, Google Staples, Staples. She had on all red, and her skin looked like it was covered in chalk. She looked like Mrs. Trunchbull when Matilda ass hit her with those goddamn dry erase board, chalkboard erasers. Like, she looked pale, painted, tired, through, delayed. I was shocked. I fell out on the floor, and I was just like, "Look at this. Look at Spice. Spice done really." Spice could be doing it for the check. But I'm like, "Spice, you look stupid. You already ugly. Then, when it did this to your skin, Spice, it's not that deep. You look crazy." I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. I was shooketh, and I gagged. Carly called her White Spice. That was hilarious. Rashida and Mimi came in. They shocked. They confused. They don't understand it. But I do love when Mimi got on her ass and let the bitch know, like, "Bitch, you're doing way too much. I'm a black woman. You talking reckless. Shut up. Goodbye." And I thought Mimi hit it dead on. Spice looks ridiculous, and she's reaching, and anybody can see that she's reaching. But all in all, we're all black, and black is beautiful. Black lives matter. The trailer looks lit, so that's what's up. That's my review on episode 1 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 8, episode 1. And right now I'm about to do episode 2. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all.